Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here. I hope you're happy you're here. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't filmed in like a week. I might have taken like a week off. Anyways, so today we're doing an update on WFABB, them girlies of WFABB. What is that, you ask? WFABB is a team within iGenius. iGenius is, in my opinion, a pyramid scheme. All of this is my own opinion. I don't know if you were aware of that. I'm not going to state anything as a fact because, listen, I'm not trying to get sued, okay? Okay, thanks. All right, friends, before we get too far into this video, per usual, let's go ahead and talk about the sponsor of this video, which once again is Bellesa, and I am so excited because we are doing yet another giveaway with them. Y'all seemed to love it last time. I know I did. And y'all know we are all about being sex positive over here on my channel. Love yourself, be comfortable, and honestly treat yourself, and Bellesa can help you do that. For this giveaway, Bellesa once again is sending out gift cards for free vibrators and free vibrators out to everyone who signs up through my link, which is in the description box below. I personally love Bellesa, not just their toys, the quality, the cases, they're rechargeable, but then also their social media as well. I just love. They share some of the funniest things. It truly is a company by women for women for all things sexuality. That's toys, porn, erotica, and sex ed as well. Y'all know I will get up on my soapbox. We all need to be educated. Bellesa's mission is to empower everyone to embrace, explore, and celebrate their sexuality, which obviously you can do so with getting some toys. Now here we have the Thump, which is a powerful 3-in-1 toy that does it all. Vibrates, suctions, and what do you know? It thumps while fitting seamlessly into your hand, concealed in a very discreet charging case. And then we have the Pebble. I feel like these are all the rage lately. The suction and vibration are controlled independently, ergonomically built to fit perfectly in your hand, no cramps over here, and no annoying pattern modes, because who even uses those? And what do you know? Comes in a perfectly cute little case. And yes, all of these are silicone and waterproof, and same goes for the demi wand as well. Works for all body types because let's be honest, orgasms are for everyone. They should be for everyone. It's whisper quiet, compact, discreet. Again, the cute little case. No one needs to open up your drawer and just see a wand laying there, okay? We don't want to shock the cleaning lady or a nosy mother-in-law. 100% waterproof, USB chargeable, has a flexible neck that allows you to get every little angle. And again, no annoying pattern modes because who even uses those? So thank you again, Bellesa, for sponsoring this video. Thank you, you guys, for supporting my sponsors. I literally would not be able to do this full time without your support of my sponsor, so I do appreciate it. I will have that link for that giveaway on the screen right now, but I will also have it in the description box down below as well. So thanks again, Bellesa, and let's go ahead and get right back into this fabulous video. So WFABB is a team within the company iGenius, which in my opinion is a pyramid scheme. It's a multi-level marketing company, whatever, a financial literacy group. It's all about recruiting, what I have been told from people who are inside of the company and people who have left. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. So there's been some rebranding happening, which is just hilarious. I love it so much. There's really like 3 people at the top of it, but there's like really one. Her name's Jasmine. You already know this. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Most people in the team have overfilled lips and never stop using filters. And then when you see them without a filter, you're like, oh my God. I mean, they're still beautiful, but it's like, it's what you look like as a different person. Still absolutely beautiful, but like, what are you doing? So under Jasmine, there is Sabrina. And Dramus. Both of them, they've branded themselves as Coach Sabrina and Coach Dre. And it's like, what are you coaching? Put me in, coach. Like, you're not coaching anything. No. So if y'all haven't seen the like videos of all of this, like from its inception of when WFABB left Monty to go to iGenius, definitely go watch those. Such a rabbit hole that I can't get, like I cannot climb out of it. But you know what? That's probably for the best anyways, because I make money getting stuck down there. Who would have thunk it? So then as we all saw from my videos on it, they did a reality show, which was hilarious because it was just a glorified poor quality vlog that they called Heels Over Hills. And it's like, girl, this is a vlog. Y'all don't even have external mics. You got no audio support. What are you doing? As I'm screaming into my mic, sorry. Their acting was so bad. It was glorious. You know what? I will admit it. It was glorious. It was everything. I loved it so much. Now, since then, there have been so many people who have dropped out. The thing is, though, is that was kind of to portray like the top of people in WFAB. And a lot of them have dropped out and taken like their entire teams to Q Sciences or another scammy, all MLMs are scammy, obviously, but another scammy financial literacy, like trading MLM called EA Academy, which apparently that one has like failed as well, which is glorious, obviously. Love to see that burn into the ground. So here's a picture of the people that were in the reality show. It's the thumbnail from one of my pictures. You're not wrong. That is my face, superimposed or edited, whatever, onto this girl Charlie's face. She's still in WFAB. These are the people who are like have left WFAB. So it is just crumbling. And keep in mind, it's not only those people, like they have people under them. So usually when someone's leaving, they're taking their whole team with them. Since then, multiple people have left. It is crazy, like from the show or whatever. And then even further than that, they've taken their whole teams. There are people who are like at the top of WFAB who are allegedly, it has been alleged to me from very trustworthy sources, multiple sources, that there are some people in WFAB who are still in it, like the Tildy girl, who are making like $600 a month. That's pre-tax, and that doesn't count the money that you're putting into trade, if they even are doing that. And that doesn't count the money that you are like putting in to like the company, like your subscription fees and stuff. That is wild. But yet they are on social media acting like they are making a full-time income and six figures and all this. Like, yikes. That is the scam of all scams. It is absolutely wild. The Alicia girl is also going to leave. And so just like how wild is that they just keep acting like they are doing so well in financial literacy and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, y'all are not doing well. Y'all are absolutely struggling. And yet the person at like the top of the pyramid, who is Jasmine, is acting like she's doing so well. Now, most recently, Dramus has taken a step back. A lot of y'all had asked me, like, I don't really see her that much. She's back on her Instagram stories, like hanging out with all of them and stuff and in Zoom calls, but she's not like super actively promoting it, I guess. She got her hair colored and it looks so good. It's like an auburny, like strawberry blondish color. Girl looks so good. Good for her. But she, I think, took like a little bit of a step back because her brother passed away. Much love to her. So sorry for her. That's got to be really, really tough. I hope that her boss babes were there for her, but apparently she dropped a couple ranks and was like not able to maintain it when she like had to take time away, which is crazy. Imagine like a corporate job, a normal job. You would have bereavement time, or you would be able to take short-term disability if you're in the US. You would be able to take short-term disability, which isn't the same amount you'd be normally getting paid. But yeah, with a normal job, you would have bereavement. You would be able to take time off, like your PTO, whatever, and still be able to get paid the same. You wouldn't be losing your job or losing your position or be demoted. You would have that job security, but obviously in an MLM, you don't have job security. And they can say all day long, oh, well, time freedom and blah, blah, blah. It's like, baby, I'd rather have healthcare and time off and guaranteed pay and not have to make a fool of myself on the internet. So let's go from there and give like a little bit more of an update. I know it's like, that's just a lot. Also in iGenius, and there's like, I know there's so many updates. I'm sorry, but it's like, it's crazy. And I wanted to wait until, because I knew there was going to be like another thing coming out. So I wanted to just condense it in one video for you. So apparently in iGenius, if you don't like your upline or like for whatever reason want to move to another team, you can only do so by having your upline like sign off on it basically, and then you can go to another team. Now apparently Coach Sabrina wants to move to another team under, I forgot what his name is, but she wants to move to this other guy's team because I guess she likes how like they run things better or something. I don't know, whatever, for whatever reason. And that just sucks because it's like, if you should be able to do that. Like you should absolutely in an MLM be able to do that. And the thing is that if Jasmine loses Sabrina though, in my opinion, she would lose like half of her organization because Sabrina, let's be honest, is all over social media, handles like almost every Zoom call and is like front and center. So like if she lost her, she'd be losing like half of, if not almost all of her organization. So she's not letting her move over there apparently. And that's why I guess Sabrina wanted to rebrand as WFABB Inc. instead of just WFABB, which is like, girl, that's not rebranding. You made sweatshirts. That's it. You made sweatshirts and it's not even a rebrand. You just added INC on the end of it. Also, you most likely didn't even incorporate it. You just called it something else on social media. There's been some drama with that. And it's quite hilarious to see like infighting within this team itself. The person that she, I guess, wanted to go to his team is Alex Lugo. He posted like a picture of an event, which looks like a middle school dance. 100% looks like a YMCA dance where like kids bump and grind on each other but like before you pray about it. Do y'all remember those? He said, so basically if you leave their team, they will bash your name instead of holding themselves accountable in why you left in the first place. Which, like, I mean, I agree with him there. Jasmine posted this little tickety-talkie, and it says, this is what being in a male-dominated industry looks like. Try doing business with me. Try to do business with men who have delicate egos, and this is what it looks like. And it's like a person, like, slamming on a window and Ariana Grande, like, minding her own business and singing. It's just very interesting because it's like, well, you're not technically in a male-dominated industry because really you're in network marketing. And you can say all day long you're in trading, but when the business is primarily about recruiting, you're not in trading or the financial industry or anything like that. You're in network marketing. And that is dominated by women. Absolutely. That's why, like, when people say, oh my gosh, well, you're so misogynistic, like Jessie Lee Ward tries to say this all the time. Like, well, you never make videos about men. I actually have a good amount of men in my videos, but it's also like that's just a cop out for you. It's a female dominated industry, 1,000,000%. So yes, logically and statistically, there are going to be more women featured on my channel. And also, I don't care what you identify as. If you're being a dummy and scamming people and being cringe on the internet, 1,000,000,000%, I'm gonna make fun of you. And I'm gonna expose the lies and just idiocracy that's going on social media. It has nothing to do with gender, with sex, with your genitals, with what you identify as at all. I don't care about that at all. But it is really funny that she tried to say that and calling other people, you know, saying that they have like fragile egos and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, aren't you the one not wanting someone to move from your team? I mean, I understand that. I completely understand that. But like, why don't you change what you're doing or like try to fix what you're doing instead of like having the infighting with someone who is also in the same company that you are. Like that guy said, not to agree with him, but you know, it's not that hard, girl. Fix what you're doing. That's messed up. That's making people want to leave. All right. And then more recently, Sabrina hit the next rank up, which great for her. Wonderful. Obviously I'm being facetious. Not great for her because it's just based on recruiting and how many people under her are losing money. Probably a lot. Statistically, someone under her is losing money. That's how that works. And so they had a Zoom call about it and to kind of, I guess, like celebrate it, but then also to like give her a pep talk because she ranked up, but she's most likely not going to be able to keep that rank or maintain it, sustain it, whatever, because so many people under her left. There have been like 5 mass exoduses from exoduses? Yep, that's a word. From this specific team this year. Girl, it's only May. It's crazy. That's crazy. People that come from the bottom aren't afraid of the bottom. Girl, if you're a bottom, just say that. They aren't afraid of restraining you. What? Why can I not read today? Like, what is going on? My eyeballs are like not cute today. They aren't afraid of restarting. You just power through the obstacles. Hey, I got a question. What does that mean? So she has to restart because she just lost a bunch of people? Well, yeah, obviously, duh, Chelsea, that's how MLMs work. This is mind-boggling to me. Imagine you are trying so hard to get this promotion. You interview for it, whatever, you get it. And then right after you get it, it gets potentially taken away from you right away because the employees on that team, half of them quit. So there's still like people for you to manage. Like your job is still there. But because half the team quit, the company is like, sorry, you have to keep a certain amount of people on your team for you to be like above them or for you to have this job. And it has nothing to do with you, potentially. How messed up is that? Like, how do they not see that? Like, that's so messed up. My God. It's just yikes.
Right now, it's Brina's time, Brina's season. We know that. And what's interesting is that, like, Sabrina's going to be okay. I don't know if you even know that, man. Like, you're going to be okay. You're forever going to be okay. You know why? It's because you come from the bottom. And people that come from the bottom are not afraid of the bottom. You know what I'm saying? They're not afraid of the bottom. So they're not afraid of restarting. They're not afraid of any sort of inconvenience. You just power through it. So what I could wish for everybody on this call is at some point, man, you hit rock bottom, because, man, that place to some people is normal. And that's what makes people diamond ambassadors, presidential crowns.
When do you think they're going to realize that this is completely unsustainable? I don't think they're ever going to realize it, because what happens is they just go from one MLM to another. And the problems that they have in one, like the problems they're having in this one is, I can't retain people. I can't get people to stay in the company because it's not sustainable and it's complete BS. And it's all about recruiting. Oh, so let me go to Q Sciences, where it's also all about recruiting. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, how do you not realize that it's the same thing? They're all the same. And by the way, like, I'm never going to debate anyone. That's not my vibe. I have no interest in that. That's not what I'm about. Marco is, and he kills it with that. So, like, if you want to see stuff like that, go over to his channel. I don't like that. And good for him, not for me, you know? I have so many of these people who are like, well, debate me then. I'm not interested, you old okay? No, leave me alone. It's always these boomer white men that look like Boss Baby, who, literally Eric Worre, who want to like debate me. And I'm like, no, this is my content. Like, you being on my channel and like live on my channel does not help me. Like, this is my job. I'm not wasting my time on you. No, thank you. Anyway, sorry for the rant, but that all needed to be said. And let's go ahead and look at the next little thingy.
Working 2 jobs and going to school for full time. And she was still just as crazy. She was still just as crazy. Understand that. That's where she started. Don't compare it to this. Right? So 2 things that is going to prove. Number 1, that it's possible for every single one of you. Like,
it's plausible for every single one of you. To do what? To recruit more people? Look at her hair though. Doesn't it look so good? It looks really good. So this is Jasmine recording this. It says, listen to this. This is the reason why I'm obsessed with this industry. Because one of the top people under you is most likely not going to be able to maintain their rank because a bunch of people left your team and continue to leave your team because you're not a good leader and because it's just a scam. That's why you love this industry. How delusional are y'all? Like, there are people on your team, Jasmine, allegedly making less than $1,000 a month, less than $600 a month. And y'all act like they're making a full-time income. And that's not profit, that's revenue. That's not a full-time income. I don't know what world you live in that you think it is. It is not. And that's, of course, why I make the differentiation between revenue and profit. That's because that is not profit. That's revenue. After taxes, especially because they live in Canada or whatever, after taxes, after like their subscription fees and all that, and like their business expenses, it's probably more like $400 to $300 profit. So that much a month is not a full-time income. No, it is not. It's disappointing. And for how much they work, how much they make fools of themselves on the internet, that's embarrassing. If you make less than that, it's okay, babe. You're not in a pyramid scheme. You're not in a scam like this, and you're not out here showing your booty hole like this, okay? It's okay. I know there's going to be someone who's going to be like, oh my God, but Chelsea, I make that much. That's not embarrassing. Hush, it's not about you, okay? It's not about you. As much as you want it to be, you don't need to be offended.
What's possible if you actually put in the work ethic? And the second thing, and this is one of the reasons why I fucking love iGenius, man.
If you put in the work ethic? You mean if you put in the work? Has Sabrina not been putting in the work? Do all the people who left the team under her, is that a direct reflection of her? Is that because something she did wrong? Not necessarily. Because you don't have control over any of these people.
You understand that Sabrina has outranked me and reached the rank of her second upline. You understand how crazy that is? Like, that should tell you something about iGenius that I was saying from the beginning. In this company, you do not get paid on position. Nobody cares where you are in the tree. Nobody cares where you're placed. You get paid on work ethic. That's what you get paid on. And that's exactly why she's Diamond and Bassie.
It doesn't make any sense, girl. The reason why you're getting paid is because of the people you have under you. It is interesting, though, how she just said it doesn't matter where you're placed in the tree, because in iGenius, you can be put anywhere. Like, you could be put at the very bottom, or you could be like placed well above people who have been in it for like a long time. It's so messed up and so weird. So she outranked you. Well, why? Y'all haven't been working the same because you took time off because you experienced a traumatic loss, and rightfully so. You should have taken time off. But she's also not going to be able to sustain that because a bunch of people just left under her. And it has nothing to do with the work that she's put in, because she did put that work in to recruit all those people. And guess what? They still left. Doesn't matter how hard you try. Doesn't matter how hard you work. Oh, I just need to work harder. No, has nothing to do with that. It's just wild. It is wild how they think that this is like, that this will work. Yikes. So WFABB is crumbling. I love it. I think that it's one of the best things that can happen for people in it, because, and I know that's like kind of mean to say, but maybe they'll get out. Maybe they'll, unfortunately, probably go to another one. They'll probably go to Q Sciences or something. But no, maybe they will actually see the error of their ways and realize, wow, this is a scam. Or wow, this person had a bunch of people under her and then they all left, and it can be taken away from you in a second and everything can crumble. It doesn't matter how hard you work, how much time you put in, nothing like that. Because it's a scam and it's not attainable, and it sure as F ain't sustainable. Okay, babe? And you're worth more than that. So what I'm going to need you to do is like and subscribe, obviously. Comment down below if you think Dramus's hair looks good. I think it does. If she hasn't blocked you, I was going to say, actually, if she hasn't blocked you, then go comment and say that her hair looks amazing. But I don't want her to like get in your DMs. Y'all are smarter than that. You won't fall for it. I think her hair looks amazing, that color. It looks so good. I think she looked cute. So I need you to go wash your butt and touch grass and know how valuable you are. Log off the internet. Go take some deep breaths. Grab a glass of wine. Oh, girl, have 3 for me. Responsibly. Make sure you've eaten something. But yeah, you're great. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And don't fall for this BS. Call it out in a nice way. Make sure, please, people always ask me, how can I make sure my friends don't get scammed into this? Share it. Educate your friends. And you don't have to have them sit down and look at a slideshow. Sharing stuff on your social media. And I'm not trying to be oh, share my videos. You can if you want, but you don't have to. But sharing stuff that's this is a scam or something like that. That is so important. And that's really how you can save your friends or family, just so that they are at least aware. And that way you're planting the seed. And then kind of like I do with y'all. And then later on, they'll know what red flags to look out for. So just kind of, I guess, training people to look out for red flags. Y'all know that's my goal here. And then if you go further and do that with your friends and family, that's really important. Kind of like our own little pyramid scheme, but a good one. Anyways, I'll see you later. Goodbye.